ثم قفينا على آثارهم برسلنا وقفينا بعيسى ابن مريم وآتيناه الإنجيل وجعلنا في قلوب الذين اتبعوه رأفة ورحمة ورهبانية ابتدعوها ما كتبناها عليهم إلا ابتغاء رضوان الله فما رعوها حق رعايتها فآتينا الذين آمنوا منهم أجرهم وكثير منهم فاسقون. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وآمنوا برسوله يؤتكم كفلين من رحمته ويجعل لكم نورا تمشون به ويغفر لكم والله غفور رحيم. لئلا يعلم أهل الكتاب ألا يقدرون على شيء من فضل الله وأن الفضل بيد الله يؤتيه من يشاء والله ذو الفضل العظيم. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. وأشهد أن السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. استغفر الله وأتوب إليه. استغفر الله عز وجل وأتوب إليه. اللهم أنت السلام ومنك السلام، تباركت ربنا وتعاليت يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. اللهم أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك. اللهم لا مانع لما أعطيت ولا معطي لما منعت ولا ينفع ذا الجد منك الجد. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم، وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. وعافنا واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا فإنك أنت الغفور الرحيم. اللهم اغفر لجميع المسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات، إنك يا مولانا سميع قريب مجيب الدعوات. اللهم بارك لنا في ليلتنا هذه يا رب العالمين، واكتبنا عندك من عتقائك من النار. اللهم استجب دعاءنا واعطنا سؤلنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم اعطنا أجر ليلة القدر يا رب العالمين. اللهم اعطنا سرها وهداها ونورها يا رب العالمين، واجعلنا من الفائزين، واجعلنا من الفائزين بالجنة يا رب العالمين. آمين آمين آمين. It's 27th, big possibilities Laylatul Qadr, as most of the scholars. So maybe one dua you make tonight is better than 1,000 dua you make the regular time. Maybe one sadaqah you give is multiplied 1,000 times. So take advantage of this night, inshallah. Get close to Allah, make a lot of du'as, a lot of du'as. Anything you need from Allah, and you have to be sure that Allah is hearing you. Allah is hearing your dua. Allah will answer your dua, inshallah. Please, and don't forget to make the dua that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught Aisha radiallahu anha when he told her about Laylatul Qadr, and she asked him what dua should I say, and he taught her this dua. Let's say it after me 3 times, inshallah. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا. Ameen, Ameen. Please let's make dua for our parents who passed away either recently, this year, or long time. Let's all recite Al-Fatiha for their soul tonight and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to elevate their maqam to Jannat al-Ula. Let's make dua for our parents and whoever died recently or before. نسألك يا الله أن تغفر لنا ولوالدينا وأن ترحمهما كما ربيانا صغارا. اللهم ارزقهم الجنة، اللهم ارزقهم الجنة، اللهم ارزقهم العلا من الجنة يا رب العالمين، واغفر لنا ولهم وارحمنا وارحمهم يا أرحم الراحمين. الفاتحة. We have a lot of requests for dua shifa for people who are sick. Let's make dua for all the people who asked us for dua, whoever is sick, inshallah, tonight. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم يا أرحم الراحمين اشف مرضانا واشف إخواننا الذين طلبوا منا الدعاء. اللهم اشفهم وعافهم يا الله، اللهم اشفهم وعافهم يا الله. اللهم متعهم بالصحة والعافية يا الله، اللهم متعهم بالصحة والعافية يا أرحم الراحمين يا رب العالمين. الفاتحة إلى حضرة المصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم. آمين. جزاكم الله خير. بارك الله فيكم.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome. So first, some bad but could be worse news. In the past week, 5 of our worshippers have tested positive for COVID. These are folks who have attended Taraweeh here at MCC. So that means for us, the pandemic is very much still alive and with us. For that reason, we can't let our guard down, inshallah. So as we had said from the beginning of this pandemic, MCC will be has pledged to closely follow Alameda County Health Department guidelines, and they're still instructing religious institutions like MCC to not mandate but recommend masks be worn. So it is still optional to wear these, but we strongly recommend that you do mask, inshallah. The prayer hall is no social distancing, along with the foyer area over here, and but for those sisters and brothers who would like to social distance, the sisters will be behind these offices. That's your space for social distancing, and masks are required in any spot that you're social distancing. For the brothers, it'll be in the conference room, inshallah. So please use those spots and as you see it. So here we are on this tonight on this auspicious night, the blessed 27th night of Ramadan, and we're expecting a larger crowd. People are still coming in. Alhamdulillah, we've made arrangements for nearly 1,000 folks tonight and Friday night. Friday night will be the Khatam night, but our biggest concern right now is parents with children. So all parents here, hear me out. We have some logistical notes with you if you have a child with you or a teenager with you. So for coming tonight and Friday night. So unsupervised children are one of the biggest concerns and liabilities for all of us. So we need you to help us kind of keep an eye on your child or a teenager. So if your child can pray with you quietly with you in the prayer hall here, please have him or her pray with you in the prayer hall here. And if they can't, then we have some options. For mothers, we have 2 rooms set up in the back area there, just past the banquet hall and the parent-child prayer hall. So if mothers are not praying, or if they have young children that are younger, please use those rooms, inshallah. And then for brothers who have young children with them, if you walk past these doors here, all the way just past the kitchen in the kindergarten area, we have space set aside for brothers who have teenagers that can't pray or who don't want to pray, or as well as children, inshallah. So please use those. If one of our hallway monitors or our security guards find your child unattended, we'll ask the child for the parent's phone number and try to call you. If we can't reach you, then we're going to hold your child, inshallah, in the MCC office until you come claim them, inshallah. Also, for sisters and brothers in the overflow area in the lobby here, please stay within the blue lines, the taped area, and don't pray in the walkway. That area must remain clear for people coming and going, as well as if we have an emergency, we quickly need to move into that area. So please help us out there. So we will be finishing Taraweeh just around midnight tonight, and afterwards we'll have an all-night program tonight and Friday night. Friday night will be our Khatam night. And so we'll have a special guest speaker in the conference room right after Taraweeh ends, and then we'll come back to the prayer hall for Salat al-Tasbih at about 1 a.m. inshallah, and then we'll be starting the Qiyam at around 3 a.m. inshallah, and then at 4 a.m. we'll have a suhoor. It'll be a continental suhoor for brothers and sisters, and then Fajr at 5:30 a.m. So that will be the plan for tonight and Friday night inshallah. And I think that's it. Jazakallah khair.
Bismillah. Can everybody hear me? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If you've been coming to Taraweeh every day, then you know I'm here. But I'll try to make it short, and I know there's a lot of new people here, so I'm really trying to get their attention also, inshallah. I'm going to start the way I started in the beginning of Ramadan, having to do the objective of Ramadan. And you have to ask, we have to all ask this question of ourselves and be very, very honest with ourselves. And that is, do we feel we're closer to Allah? That is the objective. That is what we're trying to do here, right? And if you don't lose hope, because we still have 4 days, and these are incredible 4 days. This is a sacred month, and there's a sacred time within this month. It's a sacred time. There's no such thing as sacred time in modern secular world. We have sacred time, right? So about 1453 years ago, right, the Quran came down on Laylatul Qadr, the night of power, the night of destiny, the different terms that we use for this, right? Allah asks in the surah, what will convey to you the night of power? And the answer is given in time. right? Greater than 1,000 months. Right? And what is the value of time? It takes one moment of close sincerity being in front of Allah, one moment for Him to forgive you. And He's giving you more than a lifetime if you get the benefits of nights like this. Right? So use this time, pray today, especially today and the next few days. Right, to the maximum extent that you can do, but do it with sincerity, inshallah. Now, what Imam Zaid said the other day about Ramadan is, every year Jibreel would come and he would, what's the right wording? He would recite the Quran with the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And this is a month where Jesus prayed more, and he fasted, and he was generous anyway, and he was even more generous because of the verses that come again and again and again in the Quran about giving. And they don't say give your money, right? They say give from what you have been given, right? So the first recognition is this is not yours, right? You have some. You're responsible for it, and you have to give from it. So just to let you know where we are from a zakat perspective, we just crossed this, I should check, we just crossed the $600,000 mark. Sit takbir. MashaAllah. That was our low mark. Alhamdulillah, we got 4 more days, and I was talking to Sister Amina, and I have no doubt we'll hit the $800,000 mark. Inshallah, make it happen. In terms of the building, our target was 275. We're at 221. And in terms of our Sadaqah and operations, we're at about 60,000, and our target was 75,000. We're just a bit short, right? So we need to get into the, if you use football, get in the end zone, right? But not getting end zone where tape measure comes out and you're in by inches. None of that stuff. You want to go right through the end zone, right? Not touch, you want the running back to go just like right all the way through, right? So I'm going to read through, I've done this before, I'm going to do this very quickly if I can find the right page. This is what we're doing, right? 20 things. A lobby, a cafe, 35 people, an industrial kitchen, a banquet hall, a grand lobby, a library, a men's youth lounge, a women's youth lounge, a multi-purpose room, 10 larger technology-equipped dedicated classrooms for Sunday school, additional shared rooms, EV stations, EV charging stations for those of you that have electrical vehicles. We have to do that. New HVAC, a multi-court basketball court, volleyball court, badminton. By the way, we have the national champion of Pakistan's badminton team here, part of our congregation. And he's also head of the US Open. He's a coach for the US Open badminton. MashaAllah. Squash, we don't know what squash is. Pickleball, picnic area, kiddies play area, and inshallah one of these days we'll do a solar roof. That, if you think of technology stack, this is the bottom of the technology stack, right? We want to hire a youth director to get value of the property, to get value of these rooms. And we want to get a youth committee going to make value of all these areas. So think of this as an investment in the youth, right? We need your last few dollars that you have. If you've given, thank you very much. If you want to give again, alhamdulillah. If you haven't given, alhamdulillah. If you have extra, if you have more than you need, bismillah. The boxes are all back there, and you can do it over the web, and you can do it through Mohid also. Jazakumullah khair, jazakumullah khair, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And one more.
Sorry, just a quick note. Our Wi-Fi is overwhelmed. We have more than 200 people on it, so we had to shut down the Wi-Fi. So you won't be able to use it here in the facility, but the kiosks are working. So if you'd like to donate, the kiosks are working because they're hardwired in. Jazakallah khair.
I'm gonna send Quraishi to you. استقيموا واعتدلوا للصلاة أثابنا وأثابكم الله. سووا الصفوف يرحمكم الله. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. قد سمع الله قول التي تجادلك في زوجها وتشتكي إلى الله والله يسمع تحاوركما